Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have a topic that I've been meaning to film, and it's my most used jewelry pieces from this year, and basically the staples, the ones that I never take off, how they have been wearing, if I recommend them, where you can buy them, a little bit of a guide of my favorite pieces and all the tips that I can give you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lu and I make videos about handbags, shoes, and traveling. So if you like any of those topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. So I have my coffee ready right here and I do have all the pieces, but first I want to unbox something because this video is very kindly sponsored by Idyl. I think by now, if you have watched my channel for a while, you know that I love Idyl and I use Idyl every single day. So I'm really happy that they're sponsoring this video because this means that we have new pieces in, and let me show them to you. As always, they come here, so let's open the package. It comes with this card which explains basically how Idyl works, which I'm gonna explain on this video in case you have never heard about the brand before. But let's open it up. It came again with a scrunchie. They always come with some little goodies that I love, but I'm very excited to show you the pieces this time because I finally got the piece that I've always wanted to get from Idyl, like my holy grail, and it's the Grace necklace, and I got it with the Amelia earrings. So here are the pieces. I'm trying to focus my camera on them. So this is the Grace necklace, and in my opinion, it's the prettiest piece that they have on their site. I'm very excited to try it on and test it out. And these are the earrings. When you're basically buying the pieces with Idyl, you buy first the stud and then you can interchange them. So you buy one solo diamond and then you can be switching it out based on what you like and what you want to buy. So they have many different styles. And for the necklaces, you buy one chain and you can switch the pendant. So I really love that about the brand, especially when it comes to the earrings. So let me try them on so you can see. So right now, the ones that I'm using, they're very comfortable. So I've been wearing them daily, are these ones. So I'm taking this stud out and I'm gonna use it on the new earrings. And now you have this. So let me put them on, and that's how this look. So here you can see the necklace on and the earrings, and Idyl is lab-grown diamonds. So you have such an accessible price and you get beautiful pieces that I usually wear them 24/7. I do not take them off. You can shower with them because they're solid gold. And the best thing for me is that I have so many different ways to wear the earrings because you buy the stud only one time and then you just switch it up depending on your outfit. Actually, Idyl just released a couple of bracelets that they sold out very fast, so I wanted to order them, but by the time that I wanted to place the order, they were sold out. So I would love if Idyl would come up again with the bracelets, but also with rings. I think the rings would be amazing. So thank you so much, Idyl, for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys so much for always being so supportive. So going back into the video of my favorite pieces, the ones that I use every single day. So I'm gonna talk about earrings, bracelets, necklaces, rings, and I'm also gonna talk about watches. I only have two, but there's a reason why I don't use one, and the other one I really like using it. For me, watches are very tricky actually. But let's start with bracelets, and I'm gonna talk about them and why I use them so much, pros and cons, things that I can recommend you. So I'm gonna start with my left hand. So of course, we need to talk about my love bracelet, and I've been using it since the day that I bought it. I don't take it off. And for me, the thing with this piece is that I was very hesitant if I wanted to buy it because at that time, everyone said like, everyone has it. It's such a basic piece, but for me it's been amazing. I really love using it. I never ever take it off, and it was the type of piece that I wanted to put some purpose behind it. So when I got it, it did have a meaning for me, and I got it for myself. I know that it's intended to be gifted by someone that loves you, but I also think that you can put your own meaning to things. So far I've actually been loving so much my love bracelet. I do have a few pros and cons that I want to give you in case you're interested in getting it. First of all, the price point is probably not the best for what it is for gold, but I do love the concept behind it, and it does get scratched quite a lot. Mine is super scratched, and it's something that you need to know from the moment that you get it, because if you want to get it and then you're gonna feel really bad every time it happens, you're not gonna be able to enjoy the piece. Because at first I was so careful. Like when I was around the house, like the first week that I bought it, I was constantly pulling my sleeves like this so it wouldn't scratch anything. At the end of the day, your day-to-day is more important than a piece, so so it has scratches, and those scratches means the things that I do on a regular basis, and it's supposed to get scratched. You can of course always take it for cleaning, but the scratches will be there, so know that there's no way around it. And another thing is that lately the screws have been loosening up a little bit more, so I try to have my screw with me so I can tighten the bracelet often, because I don't want to lose it. Like, I've seen on TikTok people that just lose their bracelet while they're doing things, so I've been a little bit worried about that. But I do feel like it's a very good piece, because I don't like taking my jewelry off, and you literally can't take this one off unless you actually want to unscrew it. So it's there with you, you shower with it, you swim in the ocean with it, you travel with it, you do everything with it. But if you don't like that, then I would not get this one, and maybe we'll go for something else different from the Juke, the Justin Clue. This one doesn't get stuck with anything. I mean, for me it's just there. I love it. I love gold jewelry, but you can also go for rose gold and white gold, and you can also add diamonds. Now the second piece that I always use is stacked with my love bracelet, and it's my diamond tennis bracelet that I got from Spiritual Glass. I got this one I think just a year ago, so I've been using it for a year, and I definitely need to give it a good clean. But I love this piece. I think that it complements the love bracelet very well. It's real diamonds. Of course, I'm gonna link it down below in case you're interested in getting it, but I wanted to get a dainty diamond bracelet because something very chunky, I think it would be a little bit like too much bling for me. So I wanted something a little bit more just to add up to the stack. And again, I never take it off. It's always with me, and those two, it's just like they're always together, so I love using it. And on my right hand, I have two pieces that are a little bit more sentimental to me. I get questions about this all the time, but these are two solid gold, and one of them has sapphires and diamonds, and the other one only has sapphires and solid gold. I'm gonna put close-ups of every single piece, but these ones were passed to me from my grandma. So these were my grandma's pieces, and like 5 years ago they were passed on me, and since then I use them all the time. I don't know if they have a brand, I just know that they're solid gold with sapphires. I also never take them off. Like, these four are always with me, so it's basically my stack. If I add something or take off, it's not like the permanent thing that I have. The ones that you can buy are these ones, but I'm gonna try to look for something similar and try to link it. I'll try, but if I never give a link, it's because I don't know where to buy them. I'm sorry. Now, when it comes to earrings, I used to love wearing Chanel and Idyl fashion jewelry. So basically the CCs with the pearls, and I still have two pairs, and I have a pair of J'adore earrings. So I use them from time to time, but you need to take them off. You cannot shower with them. And for my Chanel earrings, the pearls have fallen off, and the other ones that had the little diamonds, I'm a little bit scared to use them. So I have a few pairs of earrings that were passed on me too, but I feel like they're a little bit too much. So for me, earrings, I want them to be comfortable. I like wearing earrings because if I don't have them, I feel like something is kind of missing, but I want to wear things that I can leave on and shower and sleep with them, especially sleeping with them, because earrings tend to be very uncomfortable. Of course, depending on the ones that you're wearing, but for me, the ones that I use every single day throughout the year are Idyl pieces. You can see them on my pictures. You can go back on most of my videos, and I always have Idyl earrings. Since the moment that I got them, I just love using them. But I do have three pairs that I specifically like the most, and one of them is more like, I like the way that it looks, but it's not the most comfortable, and the other two are very comfortable. So right now that I have this on, I'm sure that they're gonna become also something that I wear constantly. But my favorite ones are the Lucia ones. That's funny because that's my name. I love the way that those look. I have them right here. So basically you have diamonds right here and the stud here. So I have b-roll that I can show you of how they look on, but I love these ones. I always get compliments on it, and they are super comfortable. I also absolutely love the Romy. It's sort of like a half hoop, so you have the diamonds right here, it cuts halfway, but I love wearing these ones. These are the ones that are not as comfortable because they can sometimes get stuck with your hair or with clothing, but nonetheless they're probably my most used pair of earrings from Idyl. And the last pair are the Emma, and I love that they have like the baguette, so it's not circular, so it looks very cute, both of them together. I love them, and they look very clean, and this is when I'm going for something like very kind of like formal, and the other ones are a little bit more fun. But I'm quite sure that I'm gonna love these ones because they're like a little bit bigger, so they shine a lot and they stand out. Like, I can see them at the cameras. I do have a lot of earrings, but most of them are the ones that you cannot shower with them, so I'm only gonna include the ones that I like don't take off for a long period of time, and that's what I constantly use. Now let's go into necklaces, and I absolutely love necklaces. I think it's one of my favorite parts of the outfit because you can like make a statement with them, but I'm also quite basic when it comes to necklaces. So I'm gonna take this one off, but I love the way that it looks. So this is my Van Cleef Alhambra pendant in the onyx. This one I got it on my birthday last year, so exactly like a year ago, and I love it. I never take it off. I do have a full video on this one, so in case you're interested in checking like an in-depth review, because this one is gonna be a little bit more like my reasoning why I like using it a lot. I'm gonna link the video in the description box down below. But basically I wanted to get this piece to never take it off, and that's what I do when I'm not switching it with any of these other pieces that I'm gonna talk about. But I also shower with this piece. I find it to be very durable. It stands out a lot, so that's one of the things that I like about it the most. It's like I feel like it contrasts a lot with my clothing because I do wear a lot of white and it looks so good with anything. I also like to stack it with diamonds, with gold, and it just looks good with everything. It does have a few cons. I wish the length was a little bit more giving. This is the longest setting that it has, and I usually pair it with my sweet Alhambra in the mother of pearl. Now this is how I usually wear both of them, but the pearl one I do have to take it off every time that I shower because the stone can shrink with water, so I sometimes forget to put it back on. So that's the thing with me. I need to have everything on 24/7, or if not I kind of stop using it. But I've been trying my best with this one. I love the way that it looks. This one I got it via personal shopping with Coco approved because I couldn't find it. Every time that I would go to the Van Cleef store it was sold out, so he did an amazing job, team, finding it for me, so huge shout out to team. But I love the way that these two look together, so this is what I'm usually wearing if I'm not switching it for some of the other pieces that I'm gonna show you right now. If you ask me which one I recommend you to get, it's probably the onyx, just because you don't have to be so careful with it, and I like better the vintage size than my sweet just because it stands out more. They're just different type of pieces. The Alhambra piece is way more a statement, and the my sweet is kind of stackable, and I love also how the mother of pearl looks. Other necklace that I use a lot are these pearls, and I got this ones from the pearl source, so I like that it gets bigger as it goes to the center. And I have the details about this necklace. I'm gonna look them up. I do love how these two look together, and I just like how pearls look with pretty much anything. So you can put a nice sweater, pants, blazer, whatever, and it just looks really good. I do not share with this because I'm quite careful, but I do think that pearls are kind of coming back. Like I love the way that they look with almost everything. They're so classy and so stackable. They just elevate an outfit when you're feeling like a little you kind of look a little bit more put together, in my opinion. I love wearing this, and it usually depends on the outfit that I'm wearing. This is a piece that I usually don't stack, and this was my grandma's, so ignore this one. I usually use it alone, and this was my grandma's, and it has 3 little diamonds right here. I love using this piece alone. I feel like it's very different from everything else that I have. From the pieces that I got, I think this one is the one that is a little more like usable for a daily basis. This one, of course, I just wear it without worries. Like I shower with it, and sometimes I've used it like for a month non-stop, but I wanted to show it. I really love this one. The last necklace that I want to talk about is the Lena from Idyl. I love using it, especially start with this one. Right now I'm not sure if the Grace is gonna outshine it, but I love wearing the Lena stacked with my Van Cleef pieces, but I do have high hopes for this one. When it comes to rings, I do have a stack of 4 that I use every single day. Usually never take them off, so I'm gonna talk about them individually and let you know my thoughts, pros and cons that I can give you for every piece. But I'm gonna start with the ones that I've had for the longest time. So the first one is going to be my Juke Just un Clou ring. Both of my Cartier rings are in the small version because I have quite small hands. So the Juke, I wear it right now on this hand, and it's very comfortable. The only con that I can give you on it is that it gets stuck on things because of the nail, but overall 10 out of 10. I love this piece, and I use it on my right hand. On the left I use my small love ring, which is most commonly known as the wedding band. The reason why I didn't get the love ring is because it was just too chunky on my finger and it looked too big, and this one is super comfortable, looks very natural in my opinion, so I just went to get this piece. Both of them are in yellow gold, and I got them on the size 52. Super comfortable. I never feel the need to take them off. I think the only con that I can give you for this one is that now I have a tan mark, so I do have a line because I would go to the beach a lot with it on. And then I use these 2 other rings, and these are from Spiritual Gloss, and I got them custom made, but I believe that they have them on their website now, so I'm gonna link them. So this one is emerald and this one is diamonds. This one is more of a recent addition. I got it like a month ago, but I haven't taken it off since the day that I unboxed it. So the diamond one, I put it with the love here, and the emerald goes here. I feel like it's a little bit more like a statement piece because it's very eye-catchy, so I'm trying to get a little bit used to it, and it's a little bit thick, but what I like is that they're only half eternity bands, so they're not uncomfortable and they do not get stuck with anything. So they're quite comfortable on my hands, to be honest. Like, I don't find them to be like, oh, I need to take them off to do things. So for me, that's basic because I love being comfortable, especially with jewelry pieces. And rings can be tricky if you're riding, if you're doing regular stuff. I don't find the need to take them off, and I think that's why I really like this tag, and it's been really working out for me. So far I'm really happy with this 4. And this too, I got them in size, I believe US 6, because I'm using them on my index fingers, so I needed to go a little bit bigger. Also, sometimes I get swollen up and things can start to feel a little bit too tight or too uncomfortable. So I would always recommend you to size a little bit up on rings, especially when you're using them on this finger, because it's the one that you use for the most things, and if it gets swollen up, you don't want to be stuck with a ring. I think that's one of my worst nightmares, not being able to take a ring off. And the last piece that I wanted to talk about is my watch. I'm having issues with it, but I use it a lot. So I have 2 watches, one that I don't really use because it's just a little bit too much, and I have this one. Both are vintage pieces, but this is my Rolex and it's super tiny. I went to the store because I wanted to get it fixed. I want them to put the crown and I want them to fix the face. But the problem is that it's so old that it's gonna take a lot of time to find the pieces, and it's also gonna be a little bit expensive, but I think that it's worth it. I love this. I use it all the time, and it kind of looks like a bracelet. So I use it on this hand with my love bracelet and my tennis bracelet, and I think that it looks great. Definitely need to fix it, but I love using it. I don't like big watches. I just feel like they're too overwhelming on me, and I only have one watch on my wish list, but it's super expensive, and it's the Panther watch in the small in gold. That thing is beautiful. I would love to get it, but it would have probably to be pre-loved or something like that, because I definitely don't want to spend that much on a watch right now. More because I want it more as an accessory, like your bracelet, than checking the time, because I check the time usually on my phone, to be honest. I do have some pieces that I want to add to my jewelry collection, so I do have other videos on my jewelry pieces in case you want to check them out. I've been thinking about making a jewelry wishlist video, maybe. I don't know if you guys are interested in watching that, but I want to know which is your most used jewelry piece and why, because I think that finding comfortable things that you just never want to take off is so rare. So please let me know in the comment section down below, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 right here. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Bye.